I'm Dr Gemma Monroe. I'm working as a Rural Fellow in Ballachulish Medical Practice and Tweedale Medical Practice in Lochaber in the Highlands. I trained as a medical student in Aberdeen University, and throughout my time there I got the opportunity to spend a couple of months in general practice. It's mainly rural general practice, and this gave me quite an insight into what working in general practice was like. Ballachulish Medical Practice looks after about 1,500 patients over quite a large geographical area. The caseload's very diverse and very interesting. You never know what's going to come through your door or what you're going to be called away to. So I grew up in Lochaber, so I knew what it was like to come back here. I've had first-hand experience of receiving healthcare in this area. Getting to know your patients very well is a huge part of the job. And I think by living and working in a community like this, by knowing your patients, it makes it a lot easier. So working as a rural GP gives you a huge opportunity to learn other skills that you might not otherwise get the chance to. There's huge flexibility as well in the career pathways that you can choose. The healthcare system is developing all the time, and in particular in rural areas where the needs of the community are assessed, and quite often that is delivered in primary care. So GPs have to develop special interests in specific areas to provide for the needs of the community. Working in these small places is really valuable because you work in quite small teams, and you not only work with doctors but other healthcare professionals, and you work quite closely with them. All doctors have a commitment to continuing professional development after medical school and specialty training. There's a commitment by NES to provide us with additional training in the form of basics training, pre-hospital care training, and training of other emergency scenarios. So even though we're working in a rural area, there is a lot of ongoing support from colleagues and getting together to make sure that everybody is having a chance of ongoing professional development. There's plenty to do, and you don't have to look very far. So I have a huge passion for being outside. In particular, I love mountaineering. I'm currently doing my Munros. I'm a fell runner. I like cycling. I just generally love being outside, and when I'm not inside being a doctor, I'm outside doing something else. I don't feel like being in Lochaber is that remote, and actually there's good connectivity with Inverness now, with good flights and train lines. General practice is a fantastic career. There's huge flexibility in terms of career progression. It's very family friendly. You get to come and live and work in places like this, whereas if you work in a hospital you wouldn't necessarily get the opportunity to do so. Yeah, I would definitely sell it to anybody who wants to do general practice.